Okay, Desiree, where are you from?
I'm from Broward County, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Born and
Cocoa
raised.
Beach, Florida.
Mhm.
Okay. And how long have you been in Fort Lauderdale area?
I've been in Broward about 15 years.
15 years. Oh, okay. So you've been here a little while. And did you grow up with both of your parents?
Um, Off and on. My parents divorced when I was in the second grade, so I went back and forth.
Back and forth?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom died when I was 19, so.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And what about your dad?
My dad just passed away last year.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that as well.
That's okay.
Yeah. And how was your upbringing like?
I was an only child till I was about 15, so I was spoiled. I was a brat. I had a good life though. My dad worked for NASA. My mom owned her own business, own restaurant, so um, I was sneaky.
Oh, okay. So you had a very
I had
fairly
a pretty good
nice
childhood. Yeah,
upbringing.
I grew up in the
Yeah.
woods. I grew up on 1,100 acres, so I'm a country girl, city kind of
Oh,
country girl.
nice, nice, nice. And what about siblings?
Um, like I said, I was the only child till I was 15. I have no real brothers and sisters. I have halves and steps.
Got you, got you. And what type of relationship do you have with them?
None, none really. Talk a little bit to my half sister on Facebook.
Oh, okay, okay. And were you married or are you currently married?
My first husband passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently married. I'm in my second marriage. I haven't seen him in probably 8 years, but I still talk to him on Facebook. So I wouldn't say I'm happily married. I'm just married.
Oh, okay, okay. And what about kids?
Um, I have three children. I have a one born in '99. He's 26. I have a 21-year-old, and I have a 16-year-old that I gave up for adoption in 2009, who just found me last month on Facebook.
Oh, wow. And how's the relationship?
Um, we're building one.
You
She's
would
in Zurich,
say.
Switzerland, and she's never been in the United States. She was born in Fort Lauderdale and North Broward,
Mm-hmm.
but she's never been back to the United States.
Oh,
As
okay.
of today, she's in Switzerland.
Oh, okay. But you do contact her and
Yeah, I talked to her. I talked to her on FaceTime and text and things like that. So we just found each other. She just found me about a month ago.
okay. Nice, nice. And how old are you, if you don't mind?
I'm 46. I'll be 47 in 4 days. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
No, I don't want to get older. I'm 20 and holding.
Mm. And what's your current living condition right now?
Um, Current living conditions are I don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Mm.
I have no door. I'm homeless. I'm here and there. I stay here and there. I got a couple places that I frequent.
Okay, so you're back and forth in different places.
Yeah, I don't have a permanent residence, so.
Now, what about relationship wise? Are you currently seeing anybody? Or?
I'm currently. I wouldn't say it's a relationship. I would say it's more of a sexual thing, maybe. You know,
Mm.
solo dolo. I like it that way.
I hear you. I hear
Ask me
you.
no questions. I'll tell you no lies.
And what about your kids' dad? Are they still in your life?
Nah, I don't have any contact with him. My daughter that I gave up for adoption. I'm trying to find her dad. Now, he's here in Broward, West Palm, but I haven't been able to contact him.
Oh, okay. And what about poisons? Do you have any poisons? Like, do you do any type of drugs or anything?
Absolutely, I do. I've been clean off fentanyl almost 5 years, and currently today I just smoked flocka
Okay.
and coca.
Okay. And what made you decide to do away with the fentanyl?
Um, just tired of waking up with being sick, having a habit. I mean, you rob your grandmother. You know,
It gets that bad.
wow, it was really bad. I mean, I did things that I'm not proud of,
Hmm.
and that I'd rather not mention.
Yeah.
So this drug is a drug, but it doesn't bring me to them levels.
Right. Right. And how did it feel? Getting off of fentanyl, was it hard or?
It was very hard. I did it several times. I would like to thank Broward County Jail for 16 months in the county. Thank you.
And that's what
That's
got
how
you.
I got off of it.
Oh
Thank
wow!
you. Yeah,
So
finally.
so jail is actually good for
Thank you,
some
Broward
things.
County Jail. You never hear me say thank you to fucking
I've
jail, but
never heard anyone say
I'm
thank
thanking the
you.
jail right now. Shout out to Broward County Jail.
Wow, wow, and that's wonderful that you're off of it now. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. And Flocka,
Mup, flock, boof.
For people that don't really know what that is, what type of drug would you say that is?
It's a synthetic party drug. It kind of like intensifies. Everything is intensified. Hearing,
Oh,
visions. You know, if you're sexual, you're very sexual. If you're mad, you're very mad.
right.
I don't know. I like it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it calls
And
me.
when did you start? When was you first introduced to like hard drugs?
I've been getting high since I was 15.
15 years
I
old.
was getting high. I started when I was 15 years
And
old.
how did that happen? Was it the peers you were with? Or?
My parents dabbled and dabbled in cocaine and marijuana.
Right.
So I started with marijuana and worked my way up. I did my first line of cocaine when I was in 8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah.
Oh wow, wow. 8th grade. Man.
Not fried. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah.
Questions?
Yeah, I remember that commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so after that, you just started. So you've been pretty much using since a very young age.
Absolutely. I've had a little bit of clean time here and there. Jail time, clean. I did it on my own. I just relapsed about a year and a half ago. I had a job. I was clean. Like I said, I just relapsed about a year and a half ago.
Wow.
And it's off to the races.
Yeah, and I'm glad you got you weighing off that flock, and congratulations on that, definitely. And what do you do as far as income?
Right now I do things that are against the law, probably.
Yeah.
Throw rocks at the penitentiary.
Got you. And how's that life treating you?
Nothing that I'm proud of, for sure.
And how's that life treating you?
Not too good. Not too good.
I'm pretty sure you have some stories.
I do. Yeah. I do.
Any you like to share, or?
I am out on bond right now for a possession of a false ID to a bank teller. I do not recall, Your Honor. I don't remember what happened. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Is that something you could actually talk about now? Is the case done with? Or?
No, it's not. So I'd rather.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't recall, Your Honor.
Right now, what about your
most of my charges? I have a huge criminal record.
Right.
I'm facing prison time right now, unfortunately. Looks are very deceiving. I don't look like it, but I do. I have a very long criminal history.
Yeah.
A lot of drug possessions.
Now, you seem like you actually had a very nice childhood, a very nice upbringing. You know, your parents had, very enough money. And what made your life kind of like start going into, a different
I would
direction?
like to say that when my mom died when I was 19, I watched her take her last breath. I put makeup on her, I dressed her, I put her body in the hearse. After that, I spiraled out of control. I got a DUI at 19. I wasn't even old enough to drink. And I've come from a family of alcoholics and drug addicts, so not blaming anything, but just,
right. It's the truth. That's what really happened.
I mean, it's just really what it is. And,
yeah, it's real.
I think I get high because it keeps my mind off of other things.
Now, what about
for a moment of time, and then it all comes back crashing.
Okay. Now, what about your educational background?
I'm educated. I actually dropped out of school. I was going to school to be a nurse when my mother died, and I got my first drug charge, so I couldn't be a nurse. You can't be a registered nurse. You can't be in the medical field with
a criminal record. Yeah. And you did finish high school, though.
I did.
And did you pursue anything else after that?
No, it's pretty much a downhill spiral.
Okay. And
I built my own business twice. National Debt Management Alliance. I was negotiated with credit card companies and did mortgage modifications. and then I had a block mason business.
A what business?
Block mason concrete
Oh, okay,
business.
concrete.
I've
Okay,
also been a dancer, so I've pretty much been in sales and sold everything.
you've been a dancer.
Absolutely, I was a
Oh,
dancer in my
okay,
younger days.
okay, okay. I didn't know that.
Self self employed.
Mm. Okay, okay. And
Jack of all trades, master of none.
yeah, that's true. That's true. And and what's your living situation right now?
Living situation is I do not have an address. I do not have a door.
Mm.
Um, this is the first time I've ever been homeless. It's getting old. I'm tired.
And how's your situation at night, being homeless?
I I don't sleep very well. I don't sleep very much, so
Mm.
it's scary.
Now, do you hang out with other girls at night, or are you kind of like a loner? Because I meet some girls, they say they're loners, and I meet some girls, they say they hang with other
Um,
girls for protection.
I don't like crowds, but I try to. I don't know. I keep it moving. I don't stay in one place too long,
Hmm.
but um, you got to kind of have people around, especially when you're in the in the Kai City here. You
Right,
got to be very very careful. So
right. And what about friends? Do you have any people that you can consider friends or associates out
absolutely
here?
not.
Mm.
Absolutely not.
Dangerous game, huh?
Acquaintances maybe. Friends absolutely not.
Mm. I hear you.
I got God and myself. That's it.
Hmm. I hear you. So at night, you're extremely careful and you're low key, pretty much. Once you get from
I'm a HSP. I'm hypersensitive, so
hmm.
I feel energies and vibes off people. And God give me a gift of discernment, so I know when it's time to make
Right.
like a tree and leave.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way as well. You get that feeling and you just go with it. Um, Anything crazy happened to you whilst you know, out here?
Um, I was jumping in and out of cars,
Hmm.
and many years as I've been. Let me back up. Many years as I've been in the hood. I've never been raped, and I've never been strong arm robbed.
Mm.
Last year when I got out of jail, it was about 3:30 in the morning. And I was on the back street by J Mart,
Right.
and a vehicle pulled up, and the fellow showed me a big wad of money.
Hmm.
I jumped my ass in. As soon as I got in, I felt it. I said, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have got in here." He took me way to sample in third, and was slapping me and choking me during intercourse. And I've never been so scared. He had a pistol on the chair. He was sweating profusely. I don't
Mm.
know what kind of drugs he was on. I pictured myself leaving naked, bloody, or not leaving at all.
Mm.
And by the grace of God, he paid me and dropped me off.
Hmm.
But he's now raping girls out here now. He's raping them now. The same guy.
And they haven't caught him.
No.
Wow. Wow. And I guess you just kept it cool. I know you were scared out of your
I
mind,
tried
but
to. I tried everything to get out of that vehicle. I told him I had to use the bathroom. He told me use the cup and sit down and use the cup inside the vehicle. He would not let me. He kept me for about 3 hours.
oh wow, wow.
I wanted to talk shit, but I figured it was wise to just not
Right,
keep your
right.
fucking mouth shut for once.
Mm. And that must have been extremely
Nah,
scary.
I don't just feel like this. I really don't do that. I really don't do that anymore,
Hmm.
especially at night.
Right, right. And do you have any hobbies or anything you do for fun? Like, what's your
Um,
getaway?
I like to go. I'm a water baby. I grew up on the water, so
Hmm.
I go to the beach a lot.
You like the
I'm very
ocean?
spiritual. Yeah.
Hmm. Right, right. And you mentioned that you had a husband, but you guys broke up. Um,
My first husband passed away,
Sorry to hear that.
and my second husband, we just really didn't get along at that time, and it was getting cold in North Carolina too, so I used that as an excuse too. I was
Hmm.
ready to go back to Florida.
How long were you guys married?
Um, about a year. We've been married now about 8 years, but I haven't seen him in probably 7.
Mm.
or 6 maybe.
Mm. Got you. And I guess you said you guys kind of like fell apart. Sort of? Yeah.
Yeah, we got married in front of the church. He was going to school to be a pastor. We ran a ministry. I relapsed, and he couldn't handle it.
And
And
your kids, they're with who?
my kids are all grown, except for my 16-year-old. She's with her adoptive parents in Switzerland.
Okay. No, I mean like as uh, who are their dads? Like, are your husband the kid's dad? Or
No, no, I have 3 different baby daddies.
hmm.
Husbands not included.
So you didn't have any kids by the husbands?
Either one of my husbands I didn't
Oh,
have
okay.
children by.
Wow. Wow.
Good thing, probably.
Hmm. Yeah. Makes it a lot easier when it comes to divorcing,
What?
right? Yeah, I can imagine, especially in Florida. And what about any other states? Have you ever lived anywhere else other than here?
Hmm.
What other states have you
I
lived
lived
in?
in North Carolina, Statesville, North Carolina, about 30 minutes north of Charlotte.
Hmm.
And my grandmother and my father are from the Grand Cayman Islands, so I've lived in the islands as well.
Right, right. And do you have any regulars that you deal with currently?
I have like 2 older gentlemen that I've known for 5 or 6 years. I can't tell you how many phones he's bought me, and he takes me to lunch. Really, it's not really about sexual things anymore. Really,
Right.
he just lectures me and
Make
gives,
sure you're on the right
gives
path.
me a hard time, and then gives me some money and drops me off.
Mm, got you, got you, got you. And how long have you been doing this?
Um, Off and on, probably 10 years.
10 years. Oh, okay.
Off and
And,
on. I'm not known on the streets for prostituting.
right,
It's kind of a uh, undercover thing, on the low type thing. I don't
right.
do it every day all the time, and I'm not known on the streets for it.
Got you, got you. It's just something you
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
got you. There you go.
Sometimes you got to take one for the team.
Right, right. Now, what are your future plans as far as like getting?
I think I'm getting ready to because I have some legal issues right now, so I think I'm going to stop wasting get high time and take a break and put myself in a program.
Hmm.
Try to get it together again.
Now, have you been in a program before?
I have, but it doesn't matter if you're in a program. You have to want it. You have to be ready.
Right,
You have to really be sick and tired of being sick and tired.
right. For it to actually work.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Otherwise, you're
hear
wasting get high time.
that's true. That's true. I hear a lot of people they actually check themselves into those programs, but they tend to like run away or just walk out and leave and get away from it. Um, yeah, you're definitely right. It has to be something you really want to do, and you think you're getting to that point.
I definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about ready.
Mm,
I'm not having fun anymore smoking this shit. I'm not
yeah,
having fun anymore out here.
I hear you.
It's miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy.
It's not worth it
And
anymore.
I'm a happy person. I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. I'm outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a people person.
Right,
I wake up happy every day,
right,
whether I have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. But I wake up happy every day,
right.
and I find myself being agitated and angry and just taken out of character by my own choices.
Right. And what about your kids? What type of relationship do you have with them?
Um, I'm currently still building relationships with them. Um, my son was basically kidnapped by his grandparents when he was an infant,
Mm,
and I maybe been back in his life maybe 5 years. My second daughter, I raised her till she was 8, and then um, I got real bad on drugs, and she went with her father, and she told me that she's not mad that I left. She's mad that I never came back.
mm,
Then I
okay.
got the 16-year-old that I did the adoption with, so I'm having a lot of explaining to do to these kids.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't
I'm
make me feel good.
I'm sure they understand though now that they're older. It's a lot
Yeah,
easier for them to
I mean, if
understand.
you just look my name up, you'll understand the
Oh,
criminal record and things like that. My daughter
mhm.
said, I've been looking for you for years. Should look me up in the jail. You found me.
Harsh but true.
unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, anything you want to talk about? Maybe some type of record that is over and done with that you might want to elaborate on, or
Um, I don't know. I just I need prayer.
mm,
I need help.
right, right. And what type of program do you plan on going to? Do you have a place in mind, or
I don't have a place in mind, but my ex boyfriend's baby mama is a probation officer here in
right?
Broward,
Hmm.
and I just gonna contact her and have her help me get into a program.
Now, if there's somebody that knows a way for you to get into a nice program, is there an email or something they can reach you at?
Yeah, you can reach me at my email, and it's brandib465 at gmail. brandyb465 at gmail.com.
Okay, okay. And is there anything else you want to say out here? Maybe some words of encouragement for girls that's going through the same thing, or
Um, all I can say is people only do to you what you allow them to do, and if you know better, you'll do better. And ultimately, it's choices that we make.
right, right, right. Well said, well said. Okay, great interview.
All right, thank you.
I wish you the best in the future, and hopefully next time I see you, you'll be on a
Oh,
totally
maybe
different
I'll be a
path.
rock star.
That's true.
Maybe I can find my long lost husband through this interview.
Well, that could be a possibility as well. Okay.
All right, thanks.
All
Thanks,
right.
Pat.
You're welcome.